Dr. Richard Cooke, University of Illinois.
So this project is related to drainage water recycling and reuse. And this is a joint effort between researchers from the university, the Farm Bureau, and the Municipal Water Reclamation District of Greater Chicago. The philosophy is that if we can prevent the water from entering into the streams or the water body, then we can reduce the nutrient load that goes downstream. And one way to do this is to recycle the drainage water. Also, the drainage water contains some nutrients which can be reused on the field. And so we are also looking at reusing the drainage water. Someone produces the drainage water upstream and we use it downstream, and that will prevent the water from getting into the water bodies. So before we started this project, we did a small pilot project using drip irrigated corn at Fulton County. And what we found from that project is that we could reduce the fertilizer application rate to the corn if we use the recycled drainage water. We got the same yield with the full application rate that we got with half application rate with recycled water. And that led to this bigger project where we are looking at it at a bigger scale, and we are using subsurface irrigation. So we are using the drainage tiles both for water removal and for subsurface irrigation. So we have set up a site in Fulton County where we have 4 treatments. We have the 2 fields with full fertilizer application and 2 fields with half fertilizer application. And then on one of each we have sub-irrigation. In this case, right now we are getting the water from that has been drained from upstream, and then we are collecting this and then we are putting it on the field, and we are using a solar pumping system to get the water into the tile system. We have set up a duplicate system on campus, a smaller duplicate system, and typically for all of our projects we try to do a smaller system on campus because we can sample more often. At our Fulton County location, we are currently getting the water from a ditch that runs at the side of the plots. This water is supplied by drainage systems upstream. There are farmers upstream who drain into that ditch, and then we are collecting this water and recycling it. We had half fertilizer application and reuse water, and the yields were not significantly different than when we had full fertilizer application with no water recycling. By recycling the drainage water, we are reducing the nutrient load that enters the streams. And if we are reducing the nutrient load that enters the stream, then we'll have less being transported downstream that would affect the hypoxia in the Gulf. So it's like a dual benefit. There's benefit for reducing the load, and there's also apparently some benefit in terms of yield and the amount of fertilizer that needs to be applied. On the ag engineering farm, what we'll see is the solar panel that we have installed for our solar pumping system. There was a 12-inch tile that runs through the farm. We have intercepted that tile and put in a pond upstream, and we have a control structure on the pond that will allow us to store water in the pond. And then when we are ready to irrigate, we can release water from the pond and it flows through the tile down to where we have our pumping station. Well, subsurface irrigation means that we put the water into the soil at the level of the tile. So there is an inlet there, and then we pump the water from the tile into the system for the field.